If you didn't know, there's a feature on your phone that actually allows you to view your screen time, and you could even put it on your home screen so that anytime you open your phone, you can see exactly how many hours you spent on like these various apps, right? It even tells you how many times you actually picked your phone up that day. So I put it on my home screen, and I was pretty devastated to find that I was averaging about 6 to 8 hours a day on my phone, and that's not even including the YouTube I was watching on my computer. So on average, towards the end of 2025, right, I did about 4 hours a day on Instagram. Now, to put that into perspective, if a short tends to be 1 minute long, I was watching anywhere from 200 to 300 shorts a day, every day, for months. And that's when I realized it finally had to go. But not just the Insta Reels, obviously. I'm talking all short form content in general, as well as the Twitter politics, the Reddit's not safe for work sections, the infamous hub, if you know what I mean. It all had to go. I genuinely don't even think you can comprehend how much free time this has given back to me. And I could tell you the number of hours, sure, but it wouldn't actually capsulate the value. And the reason for that is, it's not just the hours that are on your phone that are being wasted. If you're frying your brain to complete jelly and just ruining all your dopamine, even when you put your phone down, you still don't really do anything. You'll just look for the next form of like unhealthy dopamine, right? So picture it, you'll be having like bad food, you'll be gaming, and you might be watching long form YouTube content. And I'm not saying this stuff is objectively bad, right? We can all do it. I mean, shit, I still watch Halo. I still watch YouTube, sorry. I still play Halo, and I love fast food, obviously. But when the majority of your time is taken up by more productive habits, these like less healthy habits, they feel so much more enjoyable, right? Like I'm actually enjoying Halo, and like these long form contents that I watch, I'm actually like paying attention to them and not just like zoning out. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, what's up, boys? This has been your boy Big Old Jimbo, and I'm back to waffle in your ears again for a little while. Day 9 of the Spartan regime still going strong. No social media, no hub, no drugs, a mandatory morning routine, and daily exercise. So today, I'm going to tell you what cutting all this shit out of my life has kind of done for me so far. Now, I've already mentioned like the time and productivity being one thing, but I also want to mention just like the sheer mental boost from it, right? I didn't realize how much I hated the content on these apps, but when you like really zoom out and look at it, all of it is just basically bullshit. Like, yeah, sure, there's some funny memes and stuff, like, and I'm not saying the harmless humor, like the skibbity brain lot, like 6'7". I know a lot of people hate that shit, but harmless humor, that's not really the stuff I'm talking about. While that is like jellying your brain up, and it's not good to just constantly indulge in. Every now and again, I suppose, yeah, it can be funny just to laugh. There's no harm in laughing and enjoying stuff, is there? But I just mean the whole like stratosphere of the thing in general. I'm damn near 30 years old, right? And I'll be getting reels pop into my fucking algorithm of like Pokemon cookies and look at the new Mizkif drama. And like in hindsight, I'm thinking, why the fuck did I ever convince myself to care about any of this shit? I don't care about these people. I'm just literally watching it because the algorithm is telling me to. And I think this stemmed from the fact that I've been watching YouTube since I was a kid, bro. Like, I'm Unk, right? Back in like 2008 or some shit. I've been watching YouTube ever since, I'm pretty sure. And somehow, even though they claim not to be, all these algorithms are fucking linked, bro. You will start getting the same shit on every single device and every app, despite the fact they claim they're not linked. So you'll be watching YouTube at home, and then you'll go to work, or you're on your commute and you're watching Reels, or you're watching TikToks, and you're getting all the same shit from everywhere. And the funniest part is, all of your friends, I'm sure you've noticed this before, your friends end up getting like the same algorithms that you do. Because the algorithms are just deciding what we watch. Like, whatever gets more clicks, whatever becomes popular gets pushed to us. And then there's just like hundreds of thousands or millions of us just all watching the same things and being like catered to have the same interests and stuff. Like, it's... You know, I'll get onto it in a bit, but it's literally brainwashing. We're being drip-fed information that we wouldn't care about, but once we indulge in it enough, like, you will start caring because you get it fed to you every single day. I mean, the more you do anything, right, the more like solidified the identity becomes. If you start going to the gym first week, 2 weeks, yeah, sure, you might not really be about it, but then after half a year, it's just solidified in your brain. And this is the same thing with these like shorts and stuff. if you do it long enough, you would start like becoming the shorts. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds really stupid to say, but like your whole humor will change based on these algorithms. And say what you want about the boomers. Look, we can clown on them all they want, but they were right, man. These apps are fucking hypnotizing us. Get the conspiracy theorists out here. Get Alex Jones on the fucking mic, man. It's the bourgeoisie wanting to keep the little man indoctrinated. So we stay nice and submissive, and then we just consume their brain rot forever and ever and ever, right? I'm serious, bro. Like, is that how you see yourself? Like some little puppet or like some rat in a cage for like the Zucks and all of that stupid shit? Like, these are the questions I genuinely started asking myself, because why was I willingly just staying at the bottom and just allowing this brain rot to happen to me? I don't want to be a consumer all my life, man. I've wanted to create since I was literally like 10 years old, bro. I was making these fucking Halo machinima things when I was like 10 years old, maybe even younger, to be honest. I remember having 2 controllers, right, in a custom game, and I'd be acting out these scenes. You know when you would like flick the right stick up and down so it looked like the Spartans were like talking to each other? I'm like 9 years old in my room doing this shit, bro. I can't remember the script or anything. I bet it would have been funny as fuck. But anyway, all this like short form dopamine content, I just let it lock me up and send all that like creator energy dormant. And you know what? I can't even say it was the reels or like the corn or the influencer that did that, because I chose to do it. I did it to myself, right? But I'm definitely not going to choose to do that anymore. And hopefully you join me. Now, if you do decide to follow along this, I'm going to give you a serious warning real quick. You're going to have a crushing realization that no matter how much you think you use these apps, you don't know how much you truly use these apps, bro. By deleting them, you're finally going to notice how often you reach for your phone and how many like ways you use it that you don't actually consciously realize. Like on the toilet, for example, I'd be like, oh my God, what the fuck do I do? I don't have shorts to watch. My life's over. Like the emptiness you feel can actually get really hard to get used to. Now, obviously, you can solve this by having better habits to replace it, right? Like, I'm using a Kindle app right now. I got like 3 books that I'm reading, so I can mix it up a little bit. I'm not just always doing the same thing. I got a language learning app, the Anki deck, if you know what that is. It's like flashcards. I won't get into it. And then if I have something that I specifically want to watch in my head and I'm not just using it to browse, then I'll still have YouTube there, because YouTube can actually be used like educationally as well. But listen, the first step is taking the plunge of deleting all these bullshit apps. And you know what you have to delete, bro. I don't have to explain it to you, do I? The second step will be conquering the boredom that shows itself afterwards, which can be quite hard. But it's just giving your mind time to digest the thoughts in your head that were previously being numbed by being constantly stimulated. Now, I think I'll probably make a video about how to completely dominate boredom, because boredom can be pretty hard to actually get through at first for like the first week or so. But if you're impatient, I'll give you a little bit of foreshadowing. It's basically having healthier habits, goal setting, and progression tracking. These are 3 things that can really give you way more satisfaction in the long run if you actually trust the process. Anyway, just a little quick one for you today, boys. This has been big old fucking Jimbo, and I will no doubt see you in the next. Love the journey, man. Love the journey.